Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and the coffee stream. It is at a new time. I figured going at 11 is probably better. Get me at a better time. Let's see, how is this volume level? Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, we're good. Let me know in chat if the music is a bit too loud. If it is, I will turn it down. But yeah, I figured we would start things at 11 from now on, go from 11 till 1. And that way, give people, some time to hang out. It'll be breakfast time for the West Coast and, close to lunchtime for the East Coast. So that's I think, a good balance. So I hope you guys, as I said, are having a good day, had a good weekend. It is, of course, Mobility Monday, and we do have some things to talk about today. Um, we've got some the differences between YouTube and TikTok. We've got a couple of news articles that are disability related. And I am only going to go for an hour today, though. I know that I just said that it will be 2 hours, but today, unfortunately, both of the kids are home because there is no school today. It's called a PA day, or like, I don't know. There's just no school for the kids today. So I need to only do an hour. But Wednesday will be an hour, or 2 hours, sorry. But I uploaded a video on Saturday evening, and it's doing quite well, or it did quite well. Shorts kind of, catch the algorithm for a day or so, and then they kind of stall. But it did very well. And the interesting thing about it, though, is the comments on that video. I got like 80 comments on that video, and a lot of them are pretty nasty. And I just find it very interesting that it's the differences between the comments on TikTok and the comments on YouTube. And I always say this to people on TikTok when they're like, how do you handle the trolls so well? It's because the trolls on TikTok are stupid pussies who don't know how to insult people. Over here on YouTube, holy shit, that's different. So first, I'm going to play the video. I'm going to play the video. Oh, hold on. I'm going to wait till it stops. It's replaying. Hold on. There. Okay. Let's share this here. And then I'll share the... And then I will share the audio of it. Hold on. Where's the present button? There it is. Okay. Share screen. Room tab. So here's this video. It's called I Am Winning. I am #winning with this cartridge. Because it was called a Tiger Blood cartridge. So that's why I called it that. So hold on.
I've been injected with tiger blood. I feel like Charlie Sheen.
That's the video. All right. So now we're going to go to the comments. Let me just get to the... Why can I not see the comments for this video? There we go. So View 79 comments. Here we go, everybody. This is where this gets crazy. Okay? I am checking for this under the bed tonight. As in me. Okay? Hey, Elwin! I love this short. I missed the Charlie Sheen jokes. Right? I thought that was funny. 28 likes. Okay? That's enough internet for today, says somebody else. Man, this is just sad. It's a fucking, like, this is, people are weird. People are very weird. But it gets worse. Okay? It gets worse. Oh, 7 replies. Wait. Man, this is just sad. And then I reply. What? Wait, hold on. Where am I here? Man, this is just sad. Why can I not see the replies? I want to see the replies. Why can I not see the replies? That is not fair. That's not fair. I want to see the replies. This is just sad. Don't do drugs, kids. Weed is a plant, you idiot. But sure. What is going on? Oh. Smoke some weed, it'll be less sad. That's what I said. I'll smoke just because you said to and get back to see if it's less sad. Waiting for your review. Oh, that was 420 quips. All right, so I actually... Wait, what? Alright, so I actually one-upped it and I'm cross-faded. It's not sad, it's honestly just disappointing, but you know what? I just can't be... But I made... Wow! Alright, so I actually one-upped it. I am cross-faded. It's not sad, it's honestly just disappointing, but you know what? I honestly just can't be upset about it. 3/10, cannot recommended. But cannot recommend. I recommend bleach in the eyes. Edit. I hope this was everything you hoped and dreamed for. Oh, somebody else replied, "Matt, try boofing the bleach next time." Oh, my subscribers are great. Friggin' rated R. When you watch fucked up shit but accidentally come across the next level. That's one I missed. Some of these I missed. You're so pretty. Well, that was very nice. See, there are some nice people. People are assholes. Hi, Beep. Apparently, you're eating one meal a day is bad. Pink Hollow does that. Also, weed is drugs. Yeah, weed is a herb. It is not a drug. There I go. There go I, but for the glory of God. Let's see what else is there. What the fuck is that? Let's see. Tiger's blood is actually pretty good. Smells good too. Nice choice. To which I said, it is very tasty. It was very tasty. Yeah, that's what I said. And then I was gonna get it yesterday, but they were out. Sad. Oh, that sucks. Bruh. What? Oh my god. People are stupid. I wondered what happened to Molly Ringwald. Is that a compliment or not? I can't tell. This is pretty sweet. After 10 years of daily smoking, this made me quit. Thanks. To which I reply, what did I say? I reply and say, hold on. I say, LOL, more for me. I like your glass eye. It's acrylic. Are you okay? Okay, Mr. Sheen, we all good here. What the actual fuck? Let's see, what else is there here? The comments section tells me there's a lot of people that don't understand the humor. Who else thinks this is hilarious? And I said, thank you for the love. You look like him too. Eric Stoltz and Carrot Top's child. Oh, god damn. Ouch. Oh boy. Let's see. See, and this is the difference between like TikTok. You know what people do for mean things on TikTok? Ha ha ha! You're blind. Ha ha! You're blind. Over here, it's shit like this, or I hope you walk into traffic and don't hear the bus coming and it hits you and you die. Like, dopamine is my drug of choice. That's fair. The best part about them saying that, hey, Molly Ringwald is quite hot still to be compared, I'd say it's a compliment. Oh, well, there we go then. Holy hell, she looks like who from? Like somebody from Revenge of the Nerds. And damn, y'all really hate disabled people that much? I thought the video was funny. Anyways, to the person who posted this, have a great day and blaze it up. I said thanks for the love. Is that a glass eye, lovely, or is it something genetic? Oh, I should have replied. My eyes are made of acrylic. They don't use glass anymore. There we go. Okay, I'm going outside. However bad this looks, keep in mind alcohol is far worse. Fuck off. Someone gonna hit. Okay. Don't do crack, kids. That's not crack, you idiot. Girl, it looks like you need a nap. Oh, and then here's the spam of look. What the hell is that? You need help. Okay. This is going to the don't recommend this channel button. Fuck you. You don't have to. What the fuck? Let's see. I love how people have to like announce that. Don't vape, kids. Derp. Oh, that was useful. What the fuck? What is with that? WTF? What is with all the what the fucks, man? What too much crack for this one? It's people don't know what smoking crack looks like. Molly Ringwald is not hot. At least she wasn't in the stand. Yep. Nope. Nope, they can't. And my eyes, like I need to get my eyes resized and stuff, but like compared to some blind people, my eyes are pretty fucking normal. Where's the prince? Where's the fucking Meghan Merkel comment? Another wasted Democrat. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, let's see. Because only people that smoke pot are Democrats. There are no conservative or centrist potheads. It's just all fucking. They're all Democrats. So yeah, that's the blind eyes look awesome. People can get plastic. People get plastic surgery to get eyes as open and clear as hers. Yeah. Yep. It's crazy, but the fucked up thing is, it's like the difference between YouTube and TikTok is those comments. Like those freaking like TikTok people, even the most nasty TikTok troll would not come up with that shit. But on YouTube, it's like, they go right for the throat, man. Libertarians are probably the biggest segment of pot smokers. Yeah, probably. You're probably not wrong there, Duck Dog. Dismissed, damn it. Let's see. At least YouTube has the decency to be entertaining. I think somewhere a bridge collapsed and a bunch of trolls had nowhere to go. I think you might be right there. Or like there was some sort of mass escape from the toy store. Those little troll dolls with the puffy hair. Maybe a bunch of them escaped. Like they became sentient. Yeah, that video has 28,000 views. it hit the algorithm, that's for sure. It really, really hit the algorithm. It was it was quite something. And it hit the algorithm fast. Like it got those 28,000 views in like 5 hours. It was just like boom, 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 but like it was crazy. It was craziness. I couldn't believe it. It was just insane. Okay, so our next article is, where are we here? news. Okay, we're gonna use the news app. I hate the news app on fucking. I hate the news app. Oh, good. Good news. Good. Okay. I got it to work on the Chrome tab. Good, good, good. I don't like the news app on the Mac. It does not work very well with VoiceOver. Because it's more laid out like a newspaper format on the Mac than it is on the phone. Okay. This is a Business Insider article about a scam in the UK that seems to be targeting disabled people, which is never, well, it's never a good thing when any group of people is targeted for a scam. But yeah. Nice, Elwin. Oh yeah, that you told me that on the Twitch stream. That is awesome, Elwin, that your cousin made Brainworks. That's pretty cool. A man with a brain injury was scammed out of all of his money. He and his mother are calling on social media companies to protect disabled people from con artists. Okay. That's not social media companies' jobs. But sure. All right. Like, I'm very sorry that you were scammed. And it absolutely needs to be dealt with, and you need to go to the police. But it is not social media companies' jobs to protect disabled people or any group of people from scamming unless the scam specifically involves the company. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's that doesn't work that way. It's very unfortunate that you got scammed, but Justin Westwood learned to read when he was 40. Everything would take him a little longer to learn. Because of a brain injury he sustained when he was a baby. Nevertheless, he spent his life overcoming challenges and exceeding expectations. Okay. With his newfound reading skills, his world opened up. He was able to run a cash register at TJ Maxx. With his newfound reading skills, his world opened up to him. He was able to run a TK Maxx, the UK version of TJ Maxx in South London. He could text and, like many of us, use social media to create a digital bubble that became a major part of his life. Okay. But that bubble was painfully pierced by scammers. West would have caregivers that UK Council formally calls personal assistants, who spent a few hours a week with him to take him out of his apartment. They also checked his bank accounts to make sure everything was okay. West would work well with them, and they would help him gain his independence. Now, for people like him who do have like chronic brain injuries, it is, necessary to have a caregiver. There are some disabled people whose independence does require somebody to help them. Their independence looks a little bit different, but yeah. And he is one of those people. In late July, Westwood's mother, Mary Ellen Field, received a text message from one of Westwood's caregivers, she told Insider. It read, "Justin texted me this morning saying the following. I no longer need any more support, Christy, as I feel my support time should be with someone who really needs it more than I do. I can deal with a lot myself now. Please understand this, okay? On my way to work now. Plus, I can do with my time. I wish all the best. I've made decision, okay? I don't want to discuss it, okay? Goodbye. Please tell your manager for me, okay? Field said that was the first sign that something was very wrong. Yeah, because even for somebody who just learned how to read, that doesn't sound like a sentence. Like, that sounds weird. This is why most therapists say that if you're going through anything emotionally trying or stressful and having any judgment being compromised, they advise a break from social media. Yep. Well, I can't eat 5 cups of my concoction, stopped at 3. 3 cups of all the foods needed for of all the important foodstuffs for the whole day. That's good. Pink Hollow tries to eat 1 meal a day. It can be done. Then he started asking me for money again, which usually means he's in trouble, she told Insider. Another red flag, she said, was he didn't want his brother and his nephew to come around because they would see what had happened. If they went over, they would see a gaping hole where Westwood's beloved PlayStation 5 once sat. Desperate for money, he pawned it. But his family didn't know that yet. It wasn't until he started asking for money for his gas bill and constantly coming over for dinner that his mother understood how little money Westwood had. Interesting. Westwood told Insider that he got a message on Facebook telling him from someone calling himself Agent Tyson, who said he had money from the government for Westwood. And this guy, because he's got a brain injury, because he's got a brain injury, it's like he doesn't have the critical thinking skills to be like, this doesn't make sense. This sounds weird. Oh, it's been being done. The trick is now just to recognizing when to stop and filling out the portion sizes. Oh, yeah. Yes, also try different times of the day. Figure out when the best time for you to eat is so that you don't burn out. Like, figure out when you burn off most of your calories and eat after that. Westwood was confused and surprised, but spurred on by a friend who said she'd also received money from this man. She believed she might have been on the scam, but he's not sure. Probably was, dude. So he asked what he needed to do to get the money. Tyson told him all he needed to do was pay a delivery fee, and he sent Westwood a picture of a FedEx truck and stacks of cash. That sucks. Like, I feel really bad for this guy because it sucks that he got scammed, but like, this isn't Facebook's fault. I'm sorry. Like, so that's what he did, sending money through Apple gift cards. A popular mode of scamming. Yep. Westwood's bank account started to dwindle. Westwood became entangled in the scam for months. He paid more and more money to Tyson under the assumption that he would receive a life-changing sum of money. I make my own money. I don't really like to ask my mom for anything, but I gave them all my money, He told Insider he didn't know exactly how much he'd given the scammers, but he knew it was well into the thousands of pounds. He said he didn't even have enough money to buy himself groceries. Oh, fuck, dude. That sucks. Yeah, coffee helps. Coffee definitely helps. It's also like you can use it to help kill your appetite if you just drink like black coffee. Or like a coffee with a little tiny bit of like half a spoonful of sugar. Whenever something says just pay shipping and then they ask for a credit card number, that's how it happens as well. Yep. This is sad. It's not very nice. It's not fair. They seem to be targeting people with disabilities, he said in a phone call, adding that he'd been sent a video of a girl with Down syndrome talking about how much money the fake agents had given her. That sucks. This hurts people's feelings and changes their way of life. I've had to delete Facebook Messenger now because that's how they get a hold of me. I have relatives in Australia and that's how they get a hold of me. Well, give them your phone number, dude. You can text, like, see, this is what I mean. Like, he's clearly got a brain injury. You can tell by the way he talks. But this is like this sucks. Like, turns my bladder into a fucking thimble, though. It does. It does. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, it definitely will do that. I'll never get that money back. It makes me feel horrible, he said, adding that he's just trying to move forward with his life after 3 months of not being able to go out or buy himself anything. I have to start over now. And the scammers didn't stop at draining his bank account. They threatened him too, Westwood said. Other fake agents told him he could be arrested if he didn't give them money or cooperate with their demands. Jesus Christ. This is definitely a police matter, not a yell at Facebook matter. Sometimes the text thing is worse. No, I mean, like, give his number to the Australian relatives. Delete Facebook Messenger for sure. But give your number to your relatives in Australia if you want to talk to them. I was scared. They said they would arrest me for wasting their time, he told Insider. Yeah, you guys need to go to the police. This is not a Facebook thing. Social media companies need to do more, says Field. Westwood and Field are calling for social media companies to take a more rigorous approach to online scamming, warning of the potential impacts if there's no changes to social media regulations. Field said, "How can I protect him? It's never ending. Someone will come up with something smarter next time." Yes. Like, that's like, okay. What you're doing, Miss Field, and I understand that you want to protect your son, that you want him to be safe, you want him not to lose his money, okay? I get it. But what you're doing is the equivalent of yelling at the phone company because of phone call scams. Okay? It's not their fault that assholes are using the infrastructure that is in place. Okay? There is nothing that they can do. This is a police matter. This is not a yell at Facebook matter. There's actually a couple of videos by the police online of how to spot the scammers. Yes. And at least one TED Talk I know about it. Yes. There's also a show on if anyone has access to like Discovery Plus or anything like that, any of the investigation and discovery channels, there are a couple of scammer like education shows, and they go through the different types of schemes and cons. They go through some of the ones, like some of the like famous cases that are involved in that. Like, say for a specific episode, they'll pick like the pyramid scheme, and they'll go through some famous cases that have been tried and convicted of a pyramid scheme. I can't remember what the shows are called, but there is definitely many educational like mediums of ways to learn about scams. But this is definitely not the social media company's fault that assholes are utilizing their sites. And a lot of the scammers use fake credentials anyway, so you can't like go back and say trace their addresses. Like you can't, like, all of the things that social media could do, like just ban the account is really all they could do. And it's not really like that account is probably under a fake name anyway. So generally, if they ask for gift card payments, that's the biggest red flag. Yep. Or if you get, I don't know if you've gotten these calls, Elwyn, the ones where they're like, "This is the Canadian Border Services Agency. We have intercepted a package." It's like, yeah, okay, sure. Or the ones that say your social insurance number has been compromised. Like, yeah, no, fuck off. It has not. Also calling for more accountabilities from these organizations. A spokesperson from NCAB, a charity for people with learning disabilities, say that companies need to be held more accountable for the harm that scammers do on their sites. How? Again, if it's up to the people who are scammed to first of all report the account that scammed them, which a lot of people don't do because they feel ashamed. I so want to add to those with, "Oh, that's where my shipment of slaves and cocaine went." Right? Oh my god. I enjoy trolling scammers when I have nothing to do. Oh my god. There was a time, there was like this summer, Pincalo got a call one night, and he answered the phone, and as he answered the phone, there was literal cheering in the background of the call, and you could hear somebody say like, "Oh, I just got a whole bunch of, you know, like you could hear somebody like cheering about what they just," and Pincalo's like, "Oh, did somebody just scam somebody out of thousands of dollars?" And there was like this very slow just click. It was really funny. It was just like, we know that being online and using social media can be a great way for people with a learning disability to connect with others and build positive friendships and relationships, which can often be difficult in a society where sadly many are not included and can be isolated. However, we also know that many people can be exposed to harmful messages online, abusive messages, scamming, and grooming. Yes, because there are assholes in the world that utilize the infrastructure of the internet, just like the rest of us. The duct cleaning people, I trolled so hard because if you hang up, they get paid. So the trick is to get them to rage quit the call. Oh shit! I didn't know that. I usually tell them Mr. Quackers and the other ducks are filthy and could really use a bath, and how fast can they get here? These types of crimes are hard to prosecute. Westwood and his mom went to the police, but that didn't help them find resolution. And what do you... Okay. Then why aren't you lobbying the police to... Like, this is what needs to be done. The police need to be lobbied better to police online scams. We need to bring up to date the laws surrounding scams and cons to include online and social media, right? That is what you guys should be lobbying for, not yelling at the Facebook people. The centers are usually in India. Yep. Yep, they are. So the federal government needs to get involved. Yep, they do. This is not a social media thing. This is really not like we really can't just expect social media companies to do things. And of course, people with learning and intellectual disabilities are going to be more susceptible to scams because of the cognitive abilities or the lack of that they have. And that's unfortunate. But again, him and his mother need to be lobbying the government and the police, not the... as for Facebook scammers locally, if you're buying or selling, ask to meet outside of a police station. Good call. Very good call. So yeah, we've got, like, as I said, like we cannot expect social media companies to do the police's job. The police and the government need to step up and do better. Right? They're going at the wrong place. They're going at the wrong tack. So now we're going to go on. I know this is a political story, but it is also to do with disabilities. So we're gonna do this, and hold on. 11:44 a.m. Yeah, this is gonna take us till, like I said, the end of the show, because I am only doing an hour today. So, because the boys are both home, because there's no school today. So remember last week I did a video about the medical assistance in dying and about how a lot of poverty-stricken disabled people are applying for MAID. Or there are doctors that are suggesting it to disabled people. Well, apparently, federal minister says she's shocked by suggestion of assisted death for some babies. That's right, babies. You heard that. Canada's Minister of Disability Inclusion says she's offended by Quebec doctors' suggestion that infants less than a year old should have access to medically assisted death if they are not likely to survive or have basically, or if they have health conditions. Because there was, of course, it was a Quebec doctor who suggested that if there was, like, say it was like a preemie or like an infant who was born with a genetic condition that was gonna give it disabilities or whatever, this doctor is like, yeah, we should totally unalive them. The mentally ill can start applying for it March 1st of this year. Yeah. The liberals are basing their political platform on dead babies. Yep. And the fucked up thing is they didn't strengthen the social safety net programs that would help us out of poverty before expanding the medical assistance thing. And this is the liberals, right? This is not the conservatives. Okay? Like, everyone's like, oh, the conservatives are bad. The conservatives are bad. I'm sorry. Look at what the fucking liberals are doing right now. The conservatives are the one going, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, hold the phone, you crazy motherfuckers. So, yeah. Yep. The government considers those of us those on long-term disability to be drains on the economy. That's why we're given next to no money and that's why we're given next to no money. And they hope we'll all off ourselves so that tax dollars can be saved. Yeah. I find that completely shocking and unacceptable. I would never support going down that road. Going down that road, Carly Qualtrough said in an interview with CBC Radio's The House. Yeah, I'm sorry, Carly, but you haven't really been doing much to help disabled people. So, like you seriously, you've just been a token. I'm not even sure what your disability is. And it's taken you 5 years to even get the disability to benefit, Canada Disability Benefit, before the House. And that's really the only thing you've done. For the past 5 years, you've toured a bunch of special sporting events for disabled people. And that's about it. So I'm not quite sure what influence you think you have to either push or stop anything. I'm not quite sure what you... The idea was raised in earlier this month at a parliamentary committee hearing review in the federal law that governs medical assistance in dying. Dr. Louis Roy of Quebec's College of Physicians said his group believes assisted death could be offered to babies up to 1 year old with severe deformities or severe syndromes that survival would be next to nil, or that they would be in severe pain, basically to cut forth their pain. A single mom in BC... Oh, sorry. Oh, she's legally blind? Qualtrough, who is legally blind, said that she can't speak on behalf of the entire government. There is no way I will accept that. I'm sorry, what? While I can't speak on behalf of the entire government, there's no way I would support that. So basically, you just admitted that you have no say. I don't know about the rest of my colleagues, but I can't... What do you mean you don't know about the rest of your colleagues? You're talking about unaliving babies. That's why cancer gets so much coverage, as people with cancer can recover and pay taxes. Yep. Yep. But like, what do you mean you don't know about the rest of the government? That would be like the minister for like recreation and all that shit going, well, I don't know about the rest of the government, but I sure think that what Hockey Canada is doing about the priests or the coaches that were molesting children, I think that was really bad. But I don't know about the rest of the government. I'm pretty sure that that's a statement that you could make by saying, we don't support that. Unless you support, unless your government actually supports that. Why am I absolutely not shocked that this is out of Quebec, right? But no, unless your government is actually for unaliving babies just because they're disabled and you're the only one who's against it, that's the only reason that you could say, I don't know about the rest of the government, but I'm not for that. That's the only reason, is because the rest of the government is actually for that. So you just admitted that the rest of the government is for unaliving babies and you're not, but you can't do shit about it because you're a token minister in a portfolio that just got created and has done shit. This is... wow. Wow, Carly. This is something China has been doing for years. I wonder how on earth the liberals came up with this idea. Oh, wait. Right? Like, we have... okay, so Finland... or not Finland, Norway, and I think what's the other country that does this? Finland, Norway, and Holland, I think, or the Netherlands. Okay, they've been doing assisted dying for 20 years. In 2 years, we have gone from no assisted death to like thousands of it a year, and the majority of it is Switzerland. Thank you. We are surpassing their rates, and they've been doing this for 2 decades, and Canada is surpassing their rates in 2 fucking years. Am I super strong yet? I'm getting there, Jordan. I'm getting there. Scribbles! Switzerland started the program. Yeah. So yeah, like the fact that we are expanding our medically assisted death program this quickly before we are expanding our social safety programs and our disability programs, and that is fucking terrifying. That's fucking... and the fact that disabled people are choosing to kill themselves because they literally cannot afford to eat, and because the breakdown of the family unit has gotten so bad that we have now as a society gone, that's it, when kids are 18, fuck them, they're gone, I've done my job, I washed my hands, that's it. That's as a society, that's what we've done now. Tibet? Oh, Tibet? Or do you mean Quebec? Yeah, Quebec. Quebec has pissed off a lot of people. It's so between that and the breakdown of the family unit, we are fucked about disability, like disabled people. People often make incorrect assumptions about the quality of life that someone with a disability experiences, she said. Extending assisted death to infants is not one of the topics the parliamentary committee has been tasked with exploring, although it is reviewing whether the practice should be available to so-called mature minors who would be able to offer informed consent. Fuck you! No! No. If a child cannot decide whether they can transition into a different gender, a child cannot decide whether they can end their fucking life. No. Fuck off. Not to mention, try getting a GP if you have a chronic disability. Yeah. Well, see, but that's an individual thing, Jordan. Like if you tried your best to raise your kid and you poured your heart and soul into your kid and your kid just goes down the wrong path, you have to let them go. But as a society, we've stopped focusing on the family as a thing where everybody has a role, and even after kids grow up, they can still go, Mom, Dad, I need help. Or, if mom and dad fall on some hard times and maybe get sick or something, the kids come and, every other, like, they come to the house and, hey, Mom and Dad, do you need us to cook you dinner? Do you need us to help clean the house? That type of thing. Like, as a society, we've gone away from that type of family dynamic, and it sucks. But this whole mature minor, that work was supposed to have been completed by now, but the committee has received an extension and will now have until February 17th to hand over its findings to Parliament. Poitras often also says she hears frequently that some people with disabilities are seeking assisted deaths because they can't find adequate housing or sufficient care, or get the money to buy groceries, you fucking lying bitch. Why would you not say that? After my dad died, I stayed with my mom for a year because she needed help settling everything and deal with her grief. She had no clue how to process everything. Yeah. Exactly. That type of thing. The federal government first passed the law making a doctor or nurse practitioner assisted death legal in 2016. It did so because the Supreme Court had overturned the pre-existing ban on medically assisted death. So Canadians who were not already nearing death became eligible for MAID in 2021 when the government changed the law in response to a lower court ruling. That change allows those with grievous or intermediable conditions to die via a medically assisted death, even if their death is decades away, which I don't think is right. Qualtrough said it should not be easier to access a medically assisted death than to get a wheelchair, but it is. Yeah, and what the fuck are you doing about it, Minister of Disability and Inclusion? Why are you not at that parliamentary committee going, yo, the fuck? Why are you not before the House of Commons every day making statements about the status of disability in Canada and the amount of money that we get? Why are you not doing that? Because she's not really about disability, she's about the inclusion part of her job. Exactly. Exactly. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting what she's doing and what she's not doing. Before the law changed, the federal government was warned by many disability advocates of the risk disabled people seeking assisted deaths because of inadequate supports, leaving them feeling they had inadequate options. In 2020, Inclusion Canada, an organization that works on behalf of Canadians with intellectual disabilities, said that it was the group's worst the changes were the group's worst nightmare and a moral affront. It is. If it is a moral affront, if you are expanding the suicide terms before you're expanding the let's make disabled people productive members of society stuff. Because let me tell you, if you increase or if you give a non-taxable benefit to disabled people and make the provinces not touch that will clear up their stress, allow them to go into business for themselves, because you have no idea how many disabled entrepreneurs there are. Get some damn doctors on the panel, right? ODSP reviews are not overseen by doctors. No. My GP told me that one. Yep. Like, okay, the amount of years that I've been in pain because my disability workers have been saying there's no OHIP covered physiotherapy. There's no OHIP covered physiotherapy. Meanwhile, I go to my GP 2 weeks ago and tell her about my back and everything and show her the spot. And she goes, oh, that's your cilial acro joint. I'm going to refer you to OHIP covered physiotherapy. And I'm like, wait, what? And she goes, oh yeah, there's OHIP covered physiotherapy. You're on ODSP, right? Yeah, there's totally OHIP covered therapy. Your work, I don't know why your worker would tell you that there's not. No idea what. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right, exactly. I just found out that anybody that gives us money towards the house, disability council does not gift. They will not. Disability doesn't count that as a gift, and they will not deduct it no matter how much the amount. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. We don't need to. So if somebody's like, if somebody. So as long as. So you're allowed to have 50 grand. No, sorry. Yeah, no, you're a couple. You're allowed to have 50 grand. Flat out. If it's coming in an allowance, I'm not I don't know if they'll if you say that it's an inheritance, like I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, no, they knew. Yeah, Pincalo got a payout from the dissolution of the insurance company where his car's insured, and disability's like, ahem. But yeah, if somebody was like, here, I'm gifting you like $5,000 toward, and they like specifically say this is a gift for the down for towards the house, disability can't touch it. That's awesome. I need to talk to a lawyer about all of this. Yes, you do. Oh, you're awesome, Jordan. You're awesome. 75,000. Was it 75,000 that you're allowed to have? I thought it was 50. Oh well, I guess I'm wrong. Speaking to the House, Qualtrough said that while people can't be denied access to assisted death because they're living in poverty, she is keen to see the recommendations the parliamentary committee comes up with for safeguards. How about you go and talk to the parliamentary committee, you lazy fuck? Oh my god. Earn your fucking 6-figure salary. There's a requirement in the law to make sure people know about the services and supports available to them, but there's no obligation to help them access those services, and there's no obligation to provide those services, she said. Most available supports for people with disabilities are provided at the provincial level. Yeah, and they suck. Besides, we're screwed with disability anyway by increasing my daily take input. Yep. Also, when we go to get married, like legally married, they're just going to take me off of it anyway. I'm very concerned about the messages that people are getting from this. That somehow a life lived with disabilities is worse than death, she said. Then do something about it. Be a freaking minister. Do what you're supposed to do. Earn your portfolio, Carly. I'm not even going to call you Ms. Cottrell, or the Honorable Cottrell, because you know what? You haven't earned it. You're Carly. You are Carly, because you haven't earned your title. Yeah, it sucks that the disabled are not allowed to be legally married without going into debt. Yeah. Yeah, because they're going to send us a bill. Like when we get married and they kick us off, they're going to send us a bill. Be like, you owe us this much money now. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. Okay. Now that I'm done being angry, I need to go take care of the children's. So I hope you guys have a fantabulous day. I'm gonna be readjusting the schedule a little bit because I'm gonna be like streaming my blind fitness stuff. And I need to do that in the morning, like just because I need to hit the like correct timing, and also if I'm going to be streaming it to the accounting page, it seems that the connection is better in the morning. So the pandemic's what's postponed the oh no, but it's always been a thing where if you get married, then you get kicked off ODSP. So the OnlyFans is you have 2 more days to get the free trial for the OnlyFans. After that, it is $15 a month, the same as the Patreon. And I'll be streaming my fitness stuff over there in the morning at probably at like 9:30, so that I can do my fitness and then have a shower and then do the show. And then Beat the Blind Girl is going to move to the afternoon. So yeah, take a look for that. And I'll also be uploading like vlog videos and stuff like that too for YouTube. Hopefully my TikTok account will be back tomorrow. Fucking assholes. And I could, like, who knows? Maybe that disability thing about being kicked off after you're married is another lie. Who knows? Yeah, Elwin says, yep, they put you on one check if you're both disabled. Or if you're both on disability, that's less than 2 checks. And if one of you is employed, you have to get a lawyer to get a fraction of disability coverage. That's from Elwin. So yeah. Tomorrow look for the blind fitness stuff to start around 9:30 or 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning. And then Beat the Blind Girl will be probably at about noon, 12:30, something along the lines of there. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Bye!